Imagine locking up a real estate deal today, and just days later, walking away with thousands of dollars in profit, all without using a penny of your own money and without ever owning the property. Sounds impossible? It's not. Today, I'm revealing the powerful strategy of double close funds, a fully legal method to wholesale real estate in any U.S. state. If you're serious about building a real estate business, stay with me. This could change everything for you. Wholesaling real estate is one of the fastest ways to make money in the property world without needing a license, years of experience, or tons of cash. But there's a catch. In some states, traditional wholesaling can get tricky, even illegal, if you don't follow certain rules. That's where double closing comes in. Double close funding gives you the perfect legal solution to wholesale safely and profitably. In this video, I'll walk you through exactly what double close funding is, how it works, and how you can use it to legally wholesale properties anywhere. Make sure you watch until the end. I'll share a bonus tip that most beginners miss. And if you're excited to master real estate wholesaling, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Let's dive in. What is double close funding? First, let's break it down. Double close funding is a method where you close two real estate transactions back-to-back on the same day. Here's what happens. You first buy the property from the seller. Then, you immediately sell it to your end buyer, usually just minutes or hours later. These are two separate closings, two sets of paperwork, happening almost simultaneously. The best part? You don't need to come up with the purchase money yourself. A transactional lender steps in to fund your first purchase temporarily, often just for a few hours, until you sell it to your end buyer. Think of it like a legal relay race. You grab the baton, the property, and instantly pass it on to your buyer, pocketing the profit in the process. Why is this so powerful? Because in many states, you can't legally sell a property you don't yet own. Double closing makes you the rightful owner, even if only for a short time, allowing you to wholesale properties without risking legal trouble. And yes, it's 100% legal when done correctly. Why use double close funds? You might be wondering. Why not just assign the contract like traditional wholesalers do? Good question. Assignment of contract is popular, but it has some major downsides. Legal issues. Some states restrict contract assignments or require licensing. Seller concerns. Sellers can get nervous when they see you're assigning the deal to someone else. Buyer issues. Your end buyer could back out if they see you're flipping the contract for a large fee. Double closing solves all these problems because you actually buy and sell the property, not just assign a contract. The seller gets paid without ever knowing about your end buyer. The buyer gets a clean transaction with no drama. You collect your full wholesale fee, and often larger ones, without objections. In short, double closing protects your deal, your reputation, and your profits. How the double close process works. Let's get into the real step-by-step action. Here's exactly how a double close works. Step 1. Find the deal. Just like regular wholesaling, your first job is to find a motivated seller who wants to sell below market value. Get the property under contract. This is your A to B transaction. A is the seller. B is you. Step 2. Find your end buyer. While under contract, you market the property to investors, rehabbers, or landlords. Lock them in with a signed purchase agreement. This is your B to C transaction. B is you. C is your end buyer. Step 3. Set up a title company. Familiar with double closings? Not every title company understands double closes. You need one that knows how to handle two transactions on the same day, use transactional funding, and keep everything smooth. Step 4. Secure transactional funding. Reach out to a transactional lender. These lenders specialize in providing very short-term loans, often just for hours, specifically for double closings. You'll typically pay a small fee, like 1 to 2% of the loan amount, for using their money. Close the first deal A to B. On closing day, you first buy the property from the seller using the transactional lender's money. Now you officially own the property, even if just for a few hours. Step 6. Close the second deal B to C. Immediately after, you sell the property to your end buyer for a higher price. The title company handles everything. They repay the transactional lender, pay you your profit, and complete the sale. And just like that, you've wholesaled a property legally, cleanly, and profitably, without using your own money. Common double closing mistakes to avoid. Now let's cover a few common mistakes beginners make, so you can avoid them. Mistake 1. Not using the right title company. If your title company doesn't know how to handle double closings, your deal could fall apart. Always confirm up front. Have you closed double closings with transactional funding before? Mistake 2. Waiting too long to secure funding. Don't wait until the last minute. Line up your transactional lender early, ideally before you even find your buyer. Mistake 3. Failing to communicate with all parties even though the seller and buyer don't need to know every detail. Good communication with your title company, lender, and buyer is critical. Make sure everyone knows what's happening so there are no surprises. Mistake 4. Misunderstanding costs. Transactional funding isn't free. Always factor the small fee into your profit calculations so you don't end up disappointed at closing. Bonus tip. How to maximize profits in double closings. Here's a powerful tip most people overlook. Build a buyer's list first. When you already have hungry investors waiting for your deals, you can sell properties faster, with less negotiation, and often for higher prices. Before you even find your first deal, start networking with cash buyers, landlords, and rehabbers in your area. That way, when you lock up a great deal, you already know who to call. Also, always negotiate hard with sellers. The bigger the spread between your buy price and your sell price, the more room you have for costs, and the more money you take home. There you have it. A full breakdown of how to legally wholesale real estate using double close funds in any state. Remember, double closing protects you legally. It builds trust with buyers and sellers, and it allows you to collect larger profits with confidence. If you found this video valuable, please smash that like button. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more real estate tips and insider strategies. And if you want my free checklist for double closings, check out the link in the description. Thanks for watching. Your real estate success story starts now. See you in the next video.